If you want someone to see things your way or do what you want, there are two important steps. First, you need to understand how they think. Second, you must use the right words that reach their mind and influence how they feel. This is not just useful in everyday situations. It also works when it comes to meeting, attracting, or connecting with women. So how do you get into someone's mind? The fastest way is by building a real connection. Think about that feeling when you just click with someone. It feels natural, right? That's not an accident. You can actually create that feeling on purpose. When people feel connected to you, they're more open to your ideas. Our brains are always picking up silent signals, how people move, sit, smile, or even stand. These things tell us more than words ever could. That's why body language is key. To really connect, pay attention to how someone carries themselves. The body, head, and feet all send different messages. Here's a trick to see how body language affects mood. Try walking with your head up, looking at the sky or trees, and smiling a little. Then try walking with your head down, dragging your feet, and not smiling at all. You'll notice a clear change in how you feel, even though nothing else changed. That's because your posture affects your mood directly. Now, if you match your body language to someone else's, your feelings start to match too. This helps you understand their mood from the inside. Once you're on the same emotional level, it's easier to connect with them. After that, you can slowly guide their mood toward the one you want. Want to practice? Try it with someone you don't know well. Maybe a neighbor, a cashier, or someone in the elevator. Observe how they act. Are they calm, happy, tired, or nervous? Match their mood in your body language and thoughts. Use your memories to bring up that mood inside yourself. Then approach them with that energy and just talk. You'll feel it when the connection is made. Once you feel in sync, you can start to shift the mood by changing your posture and energy, and they'll likely follow. But be careful. This is about adapting, not copying. You want to reflect their mood in a subtle way, not mimic every move. That looks fake and feels awkward. Done right, this technique helps you influence people without saying much at all. Once the connection is there, your words have more power. The way you say something matters just as much as what you say. Certain phrases can influence how people think and feel. For example, when you say something obvious like, "We both know it's worth it," or "It's clear we'll have fun," you make your point sound true without needing to prove it. You can also ask a question that isn't really a question, like, "This is the best option, isn't it?" The trick is to say it with a flat tone, not like a question. That way, the brain is more likely to agree without pushing back. Here's another method. Say, "let's" instead of asking. "Let's go," or "let's try one more." It feels like a suggestion, but it's actually a soft command. People are more likely to follow along, and if they've said yes to small things a few times, they're more likely to say yes again. So build that yes momentum before asking for the big thing. Offer choices that lead to the same result. Instead of asking, "Do you want something to drink?" say, "Would you like water or juice?" This way, you stay in control of the outcome while letting them feel they're making a choice. Another powerful trick is to talk as if something will definitely happen. Say things like, "You're going to love this," or "You'll be glad you came." People tend to believe what they hear about the future, especially if it sounds exciting. Use phrases like, "This means that," or "therefore," to link two ideas. For example, "You've watched this far, so this means you're interested," or "We've been talking for a while, so you must enjoy this." It creates a sense of logic, even if the connection isn't strong. Here's a sneaky way to give commands. Give two in a row, but say the one you really care about first. For example, "Take out the trash and go rest." The brain focuses on the second one, but it ends up following both. Want to build trust? Say things like, "I shouldn't tell you this," or "Maybe I shouldn't say this." It makes people feel special, like you're sharing a secret. Just don't overdo it. Be careful with the word "but." People remember what comes after it, so instead of saying, "He's good but always late," say, "He's always late but really good at what he does." Flip the message to highlight what matters more. Ask ideal questions. What would be your ideal outcome? Or, what's your ideal plan? This makes people think about what they really want, not what they're trying to avoid. When they tell you, just align with it. You can also express a strong opinion without sounding pushy by saying what you don't want to say. Like, I'm not saying he's bad for sis,